I think it's important for the company. We've recently started to, GKN has gone on its own now, so before we were GKN PLC and we were a combination of quite a few businesses in various industry sectors. So GKN Aerospace is now on its own, and we find that it's important to really focus on future talent, grassroots. It's a kind of I guess a real headline for GKN to kind of take things forward to the next step, and we know we need to invest in our future. So that also includes the employers as well, so the talent which is coming through the ranks. So for us to get into an expedition, an expo like this, it's just really important for us to understand what the talent looks like, who's coming through, and make sure people are aware who we are. So that's one of the main things we get asked. I mean, especially when we were in the Birmingham Expo, we were asked, who are we, what do we do? So we obviously have a bit of I suppose, what we can take from it is to understand that we're not visible in the market as much as what we'd like to be. But I think by coming to things like this, we can start to make ourselves visible so people understand who we are and what we do. I think, yeah, I mean, I think they want to know essentially what we make, how they could join, what kind of apprenticeships we offer, what would the future be like for them if they were to join this organisation. So I think we were able to give them a lot of information to take away. I think that we answered a lot of the questions, and I think we've gained a lot more interest levels. We've been actively taking people's information, so we can contact them in regards to giving them more information on the apprenticeships and things like that, and we've had a really good success in terms of the interest levels from that side of things. I think it's ultimately that, we probably take even though we're a large, FTSE 100 organisation, I think we've taken away that we're not, like I said, as recognisable as what some of the other companies here are. So I think what we can take away from it is that actually we do need to be in the market. We do need to be, attending events such as these to make sure that people are aware of us. So I think it's something that is going to, have to be taken as a slow burner. I think it's, ultimately getting your presence in these as much as you can in the market in order for people to start to understand what we do, because unfortunately we can't brand the aeroplanes. When you see the aeroplanes in the sky, it is Airbus, or it's a Boeing, but ultimately we manufacture those parts which make those planes fly. So I mean, what I think is really important for us is to make sure that diversity and inclusion is paramount to GKN. We understand that equal opportunities, we understand that we need to have I guess a wide presence of our employers, our employees, our workforce. I think for us it's important to make sure that we are attracting and we're making sure that people understand that, just because we're a manufacturing business, they can't apply to us. I think that's the message that we really want to send out, that, anybody's welcome. It's all about what you can bring to the company and what the company can bring for you. So it is definitely a two-way street. But yeah, definitely something like this has been really good. I've had some really good conversations with individuals today, which I've really kind of, I'm quite excited to see what the future holds in the forthcoming years.